elite.
Yes, sir. It was a close call, but ultimately, our 53.6 win percentage was just too much for Rise's 52.1 percentage. I gotta give a huge shout out to our MVP, Lefty Tito. The MVP award goes to the team member that brings in the most event wins. Lefty Tito delivered with 718 wins. Rise may have not taken the win, but we have to give props to MIH Ty for the solid effort. I mean, check out these stats. With the most wins, rebounds, and points, this player did some heavy lifting.
It's a tough break for my fellow Risers, but the good news is we can bounce back.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, Nick Batum. At center, Paul Reed. At shooting guard, Buddy Hield. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At the other guard position, Tyrese Maxey. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Now introducing the starter for your Dallas Mavericks. At the power forward position, at 6'6", number 55, Derek Jones Jr. At the other forward position, 6'7", number 8, Josh Reed. Starting in center, 7 feet, 1 inch, number 2, Derek Lively. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. At guard, 6'7", number 77, The head coach is Jason Kidd. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dallas Mavericks.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Nicholas Batum out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. Teams are in the thick of it now, Grant. More than half of the regular season is behind us.
Yeah, in the thick of it is right. Teams are getting fatigued right now. This is the point of the year where the teams with the most depth separate themselves from the pack.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Doncic against Maxey. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Stolen by Jones. And now the Mavs on the run. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Maxey. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Maxey surveys. Up and over Doncic. And it's Maxey missing. Jones in the post. Harris on him. Jones misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And it's Batum penetrating. And the basket is good.
Nice job at keeping his balance despite getting hit. Batum solid at staying in control of his shot.
Doncic outside. Takes the three. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Right side, Maxey. With the drive. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Green. And it's Batum penetrating. He's off on that one.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Jones, the pass to Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
He got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And it's Green missing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Reed. Inside. Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. Back to Jones. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Now Batum. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Harris outside. Unloads from 13. It's deflected. Here's Irving. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
To the inside. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 6.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Lively passes to Irving. Overhealed. And here's Green from the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, there's no denying that Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And here is Maxey. Still no points. And he gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Harris finds Maxey. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Batum's shot is off.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Lively passes to Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
And that one misses.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bamba's checked in for Reed. Oubre comes in for Batum. Melton, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. And he sinks the second. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
For three, Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Kleber's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Harris throws it down.
You sometimes forget how sneaky athletic Harris is. Nice job getting all the way to the bucket.
Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Kleber passes to Washington. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Bamba. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered by Oubre. Hardaway, no good. Oubre against Hardaway. Harris outside. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
And for the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
And talking about how they've done protecting the ball, this is a team that makes you work defensively. They don't just throw it away. And the Mavericks call time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Hardaway can't connect from short range. The 76ers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Melton. Pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. There's the drive. Here's Kleber. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Sixers leading. Here's Oubre. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Yep, count it.
He's a physical player when he gets close to the rim. Washington wasn't going to be denied of the bucket there.
Bamba, the pass to Melton. Pass to Lowry. Hardaway against Oubre. An easy 2 on the layup. Oubre's gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hardaway against Bamba. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
To the paint. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The 76ers also with a sub. Payne's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Irving. Irving's got 5 points.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Cameron Payne at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Hardaway, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Here's Payne. Here's Harris. And at last, they get one to fall. And the 76ers lead by 5. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead, leading by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The Mavericks shooting a low 30% from the floor. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The 76ers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Reed. Back to Maxey. Poke loose. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Tim Hardaway.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Payne against Doncic. Outside Payne. Back to Hield. This one for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Green against Hield. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3 too. It's a lethal combination.
And that one falls for Washington. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Batum is checked in for Philadelphia. Hits both from the stripe.
a dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Here's Maxey. Mavericks with the rebound. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Second, Luka Doncic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And so Washington nails both of them. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Maxey driving in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders in the foul.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Powell, he's checked in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And that one's good. Green. Green's got 5 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Maxey against Green. The Sixers with another miss.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Lowry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Batum. Back to Lowry. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Green against Lowry. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters.
I like Hill's shot selection here. I mean, excellent at recognizing when he should look to let it fly.
Outside, Green. Offline with a three. And it's Lowry with the ball for Philadelphia. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Reed passes to Hield. Back to Reed. Knocked loose. Powell with a steal. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Launches a three, sinks the tray. Doncic has got 8.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. Now here's Lowry. He picked up 15 in their last win against Charlotte.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often. Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Green, the pass to Lively. And here's Jones, guarded by Hield. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the basket by Hield.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
The Sixers trailing. And there's the lob. Now here's Green. He has 6. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry to pass to Batum. Good D by Doncic.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Green. Looking to get back on track. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. Going inside.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Second team foul. Now at the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Jones. And it's Hardy in for Green. Both shots good from the strike. The Mavericks leading. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Bamba finds Lowry. Outside Oubre. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Doncic with it. Bamba covering. Oh, Luka like a bull in there.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. And there's Bamba on the assist from Maxey. Bamba's got his second basket.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Fast break, Philadelphia. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
That free throw, no good.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Good on the second one. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Hardy, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Lively, covered by Bamba. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Washington missing. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the wing on the left. Lowry with it. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. It's tipped, and we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Pulls up. The Sixers again can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Washington passes to Hardy. And here is Irving. And it's all from three-point range.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Mavericks shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Irving's got 7.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Pass to Harris. Melton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. In third, the Mavericks.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Irving against Melton. From 8 feet. Again, Irving missing. The Sixers trailing. Harris passes to Lowry. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. He's got 5.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks.
On the wing, Irving shoots over Melton. Again, Irving missing. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Oubre. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Dallas shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Irving. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
27 seconds left in the first half. Lowry. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Melton against Irving. The 3. Another miss by Irving. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressive. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Nicholas Batum, Maxey out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Reed in at center. Now here's Green, 6 to shoot.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Batum, pass to Reed. Hield against Irving. Here's Reed. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Green. Outside Jones. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Maxey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Harris misses. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Mavs. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Now here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Batum, pass to Harris. Hield from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half. A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Harris against Jones. Back to Batum. For three, Maxey. Second chance shot. Count that one, Reed.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Doncic passes to Irving. Second shot opportunity. Luka! Get off me!
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for Tobias Harris. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Hield. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to breach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Harris's shot is good.
You know, Harris excels really at getting to his spots and then capitalizing, and that's the sign and mark of a very polished offensive player.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
First one falls for him. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The 76ers also with a sub. Payne's checked in for Maxey. Doncic hits them both. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Payne. Oh, there's the alley. He's got a clear path. Here's Irving. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Harris. He has 6.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Doncic. Again, Dallas.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Payne pass to Harris. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
This break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 5, the Mavericks.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Pass to Reed. Back to Payne. Will it go? Jones with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Kleba passes to Gafford. Now here's Irving. From outside the arc. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed troops. And they're really looking strong here.
Now here's Harris. 6 points for him.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Philadelphia calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
I want you to get out of your seat and make some noise!
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Jones. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Mavericks. They're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like Anthony Melton, who takes care of business on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, B.A. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with a level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
And it's Gafford missing. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Melton, boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Hardaway against Oubre. Oh, no good again that time. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. And foul called on Nick Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Doncic with it. Defended by Payne. Throws it up high. And the ball goes out of bounds. The last touch by Doncic. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's Melton. No points so far. He can't get it to go. Irving looking around. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That one on Melton.
14 foul. At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gafford.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. Lowry, he's checked in for the Sixers. Both free throws good from Gafford. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Melton left side. The Sixers again can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Gafford finds Hardaway. Looking to get it going. Kicks it to Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Over to the wing. Mamba, the pass to Oubre. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. To the inside. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Minute 32 left in the third quarter of the game. No problems knocking that one down. Oubre's got 9 points.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Here's Washington. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey, he's checked in for Melton. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Maxey.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shoots over Oubre. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Josh Green.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. For 3, Maxey. Can't hit that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the board. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. Hield against Irving. Pass to Maxey. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Payne's checked in for Oubre. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
After some sketchy shooting in the first half, you can see they're gaining confidence and increasing their offensive production.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
And he can't hit the second. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. Players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Payne. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
4 on the clock. The Sixers with another miss.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Doncic against Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba comes in for Washington, and it's Jones in for Irving. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Lofton's checked in for Reed. Baisley comes in for Harris. Martin, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Melton in for Tyrese Maxey. Doncic hits them both. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
D'Anthony Melton taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Melton.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals. He can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
And so he makes both from the line. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. On the attack, Green.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Right side Payne. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Baisley. Pass to Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic. And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, BA, I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
The first free throw is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. So he gets them both. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
That's good from Doncic. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, BA, tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Good on both. And the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so. Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Back to Payne. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. And here's Kleba. Back to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. Rebound by the 76ers. Melton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Jones. And that one is stuffed right through.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. The offensive rebound. Harris passes to Payne. It's blocked. Hardaway on the wing. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hardaway's got his first points of the game.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half, taking much better care of the basketball, too. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Gafford, he's checked in from Dallas. Hardy comes in for Doncic. The 76ers also with a sub. Heald's checked in. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Outside Payne. Shoots from 14. Here's Reed, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Shot is good by Kleba.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Fires in the triple.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Pass to Kleba. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Now here's Oubre. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba, and Doncic has subbed in for Hardaway. Bamba's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Oubre. Melton outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It goes on to Dwight Powell.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Melton took that foul.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Sixers. And Melton drops them both. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jones. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong. That gives him a double-double.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Gafford against Bamba. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. They get it back. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bamba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Hield. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Powell's shot is off. Melton on the wing. Pass to Hield. From deep three-point range. No good. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game you've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it, too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
We'll see you again very soon.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.